Some cops think that wearing a badge makes them invincible, but as you'll see in this video, that couldn't be further from the truth. On May 23rd, 2018, a video was uploaded on the internet of a Lamborghini owner, Damon, driving around Beverly Hills when he was suddenly stopped by a police officer. But the events that followed could not be predicted.
Exit the vehicle to get my passport.
You actually do need it, just so you know.
No, you don't.
Okay, we'll find out right now.
Sure.
Okay, get it.
Have you seen the news lately?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters. Have you seen the news of the other U.S. officer that tried to tell Canadian just recently?
Nope.
Oh, you should check the news.
I don't care for it.
You don't care for it? So you don't care to do your job properly?
That's not my business.
No, it is your job to do your
business. Do me a
business.
favor, look for that. I don't care for you to question right now.
So you don't care to do your job properly?
I am doing pumps. Get in the car.
Why'd you pull me over?
The modified exhaust, the stop sign.
There's no modified exhaust.
Okay.
And the what?
Sit in the car.
The what were you about to say?
The stop sign you just ran.
I didn't run a stop sign.
Just saw you.
Which one?
Lamitas, sit down.
Which one?
I just told you. You're so busy asking me questions. You're not answering you're not listening to my answers. I said the one on Lamitas.
I didn't run any stop sign. I have everything on camera.
Okay, that's fine. So do I.
Pardon?
I said so do I.
Sure.
Immediately, the cop showed his ignorance of the law he was supposed to enforce, struggling to understand that someone outside the U.S. wouldn't have a U.S. driver's license, with further stupidity about being unaware of Canadian-U.S. relations.
Why'd you pull me over?
The modified exhaust, the stop sign you
There's
just
no
ran.
modified exhaust.
Okay.
And the what?
Sit in the car.
The what were you about to say?
The stop sign you just ran.
I didn't run a stop sign.
Just saw you.
Which one?
Lamitas, sit down.
Which one?
I just told you. You're so busy asking me questions. You're not answering you're not listening to my answers.
Damon confronts the officer about his seriousness to his job, which the officer tried to deflect, justifying himself by making another uninformed claim about Damon's own car.
Stay in the car, don't get out, man.
No, I won't.
Here, hold on to this. I don't want to forget it.
9-2 clear by speed.
Wow. International driver's license. He obviously doesn't know what he's talking about.
Hey.
What'd he say?
He says that we can't stand right there.
Public property, isn't it? How you doing?
Great, how are you?
Awesome, man. I'm allowed to film you.
I didn't say you weren't.
I don't know why you're shining the light on my camera then.
I'm just making sure I can see it.
And is 11 out on the flippy?
Well, you don't need to do that by following the
It's
camera.
very defensive, sir. Why is that?
Because you pull me over and you don't know what...
See what for?
I didn't do anything though. You lied about the stop sign
I didn't
and you
lie.
don't understand what exhaust is on my car. Yeah, thanks.
Okay. So I'm citing you for not having a California driver's license, and I'm also citing you for having a modified exhaust. So go ahead and sign right here. Send admission of guilt. Just promise you will take care of the citation.
What's that for?
I just told you.
No, you didn't. What was it?
Modified exhaust, right? One.
Yeah.
You're not having a California driver's license.
I don't need a California driver's license.
So can you sign here, please?
And if I don't?
I have to take you to jail.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that part of the like not having a driver's license thing too?
California. So like I said, it's not an admission of guilt. Just promising you'll take care of the citation. So with that being said, your car is subject to tow.
What?
Why? Because you're driving your own license in California.
I can do that.
No, you can't.
Go to drive here with that.
Okay, that's what I'm telling you. So my suggestion to you is I'm not going to tow your car. I'm letting you know that your car is subject to tow. Okay? So with that being said, I suggest that you probably go and park your car somewhere and not drive anymore. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have any questions about it?
Yeah, I just don't understand how you don't understand the law and how you're like enforcing something on me that's not legal.
Okay. Like I said,
Yeah, it's all good.
you're innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yeah, for
like
sure.
I said, the cite, it's an admission of guilt. Just promise you'll take care of the citation.
Yeah.
With that being said, sir, if I see you again driving the car, I will tow it.
You have no permission to tow my car.
I do.
No, you don't.
Okay. So I can do it now. I'm choosing not to. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get into this little match with you. I'm just letting you know, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
advising you right now because I would rather not do that.
It's because you know you can't.
I can.
I mean, you can, but at the end of the day,
absolutely
I'm right,
can.
you're wrong, but you'll still do it. I get it.
Okay, so
You're
if
just
that's
playing
the way you feel
hardball.
about
The cop tried to pretend he knew anything he was talking about, when that was far from the truth, as Damon made quick work of him in the argument. The cop then threatened to tow Damon's car as a power trip.
Off the hook.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so tell me,
I'm gonna record this. The best way.
it's already recorded.
No,
24/7.
For myself.
Okay. Thanks. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So, what documentation do you have, like as far as your ID or your license, or because you got to understand, I'm trying to recreate what you're telling me happened in the field.
Yeah, valid insurance and registration.
So you're visiting?
I am.
Okay. And you reside?
In British Columbia
Columbia.
and Victoria, yes.
Okay.
And that's all valid current information.
Any foreign resident that has a foreign issued driver's license.
I'm not a
can drive.
resident.
No, I'm just saying
Oh,
they
okay.
can drive,
Fair.
right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I looked it all up. I know the laws.
Right. Okay, so tell me again what happened. You were stopped tonight?
I was stopped tonight. The officer came up, told me he stopped me because of a...
Modified exhaust.
No, first he said I ran a stop sign. I said, no, I didn't.
I won't argue that. I mean, just so you know, all of our stops are recorded.
Yeah, perfect.
So,
well,
but-
and he never gave me a ticket for it in the end.
Okay, so basically this is an infraction not having a valid license, driving, without a valid license. That's
Right.
what his interpretation is. And you're saying, what you're showing me is you have your Canadian driver's license.
Yeah, it's well known.
Okay.
We're allowed to drive down here.
You mentioned, though, the concern to me is you're saying that you were threatened because, as law enforcement officers, hey, I want to file a complaint. We take it seriously, right? Because
Of course, it goes on the officer's record. I've done it before.
he gave you a ticket, in your opinion, which you should not have received.
Correct,
For
for
this
the-
particular section. Issued
But this
wrongfully.
one's really simple for you guys to know,
Got it.
right?
Okay.
Like this isn't like we need to get into like what a Lamborghini exhaust looks like.
I understand.
This one's like, you guys should know. You pull over Canadians, unless he's brand new on the job, this guy's pulled over other Canadians and other foreign people, right?
Understood. You got a citation for something you should not have received.
Correct.
That's item one.
And then the threat to take my vehicle away from me based on that citation, which doesn't exist.
Okay, so the good news is that did not happen. You have your car.
I have my car at the moment, but
What is your end goal? What is it that you'd like to have happen?
correct, I've been through this. So I'd like to file a complaint, and I'd like the officer to be educated on the international, Canadian, U.S. driving, whatever the legal jargon is, that I can drive on this license, and I'm not to have my vehicle towed if he sees me around Beverly Hills again.
Okay. Can I get some of this information?
Absolutely.
down? And then I'd
Take all of
obviously
it.
need, like,
I have all the time you need.
all right.
Thank
Just
you,
give me a second.
and thank you for your time.
Yeah.
This gentleman's really good. He's doing his job, getting all the information, all the facts. Great guy.
He was very calm, yeah.
Yeah, he's very good, very professional. We have all these laws and rules we have to follow, and when we don't follow them, there are consequences. You get tickets and things of that nature. But when our ticket has been given out or threats have been made based up, I just want him to talk to the officer. But I have a funny feeling in this situation that if he only talks to the officer, there will be nothing on record that I was ever here and this ever happened. So I'm gonna make sure I file a complaint. That way, if this does happen a second time, there will be a record of it.
Complaint.
Thank you. May I have a pen, please?
I don't want to give you mine because then I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm just kind of teasing, right?
I know.
That's the most important part.
Sure.
Okay. Law enforcement officers are not perfect.
All of the police officers for their service because they deal with some really crummy stuff on a day-to-day basis. But let's face it,
Officer Pena actually just came up, wrote one of our friends
I take it. And he also, what did he say? He passed a message on.
Oh, he said,
He said
What
your
did-
friend. He said your friend's upstairs crying about something.
I'm up there crying. That's his way of, again, intimidating and bullying me, that I'm somehow, that's bullying. And thank you to the rest of the good men and women who serve my country and the United States and anybody around.
The officer receiving the complaint proves to be the exact opposite of the previous one, calmly and effectively dealing with Damon, showing that many good cops also exist among the bad apples. At the end of it, Damon successfully filed a complaint against the officer who wrongfully stopped him. It is very satisfying to see civilians stand up against incompetent lawmen and have the courage to record it all too. If you didn't think the last case exposed the police for the kinds of evil tyrants they are, just wait for how messed up this next cop was.
About to get a lawsuit.
I got a call that you're looking through people's cars and
You're
you fit
about
the
to get a
description.
lawsuit.
You fit the description.
On June 24th, 2023, Keith Golston claimed to have been abused by the local patrolman in Cleveland, Ohio, for simply walking in a parking lot on his regular exercise. The argument that occurred next was quite interesting.
Can you please turn around?
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Sidoti, 190.
You're about to get
What's
a
your
lawsuit.
name, sir?
You're
Sir,
about to
what
get
is
a
your
lawsuit. You have no legal right to ask me my name.
Sir, we got a call
Or to
that
put
you're
your
looking
hands
through
on
people's
me.
vehicles. We got a call that you're looking through people's vehicles.
You're about to get a lawsuit.
All right, and you won't identify yourself, you wouldn't stop, and you're on
You have
private
no
property.
legal right to identify me.
We got a call that he was looking through people's vehicles, and you wouldn't stop.
This character saw me up on the hill exercising, going through the lot. He started his car. He was up there sleeping or reading or something. Follow me
We
down
got a call that he was looking through
and
people's
stop
cars.
me over here. I exercise here every day
Okay. I'm
He
here
put
almost
his
every day,
hands
and
on me
I've never
with
seen
no legal reason.
that. We got a call that
I
you're
got it
looking
on
through people's
film.
cars.
Okay.
What's your name, officer?
Officer
What-
Buchanan.
Immediately, the officer tried to justify himself, but Golston picked up on this and quickly began to threaten to sue him in front of his partner.
Find out. You saw him assaulting when you walked up. Am I right?
I don't see doing it.
Absolutely. You did.
Sir, I just need your IDs.
You're
right now.
about
Do
you
We got-
escalated this thing
Sir,
into.
sir, we
No.
have.
We're not going backwards. You escalated it. We're not going back. This is a lawsuit now.
Okay. All right.
This is a
Sir,
lawsuit.
we got a call that you're.
And I'm
looking through people's
suing
vehicles.
you personally
We got a call
for
that
putting
you're
your
looking through
hands on me.
people's vehicles.
You didn't see me
We got a call.
look in anybody's vehicle.
we
What
got
did
a
you
call
see
that
me
you're looking
doing?
through people's vehicles.
Talk to them.
We got a
Tell
call
me
that
you
you're
saw
looking
me
through
not
people's vehicles.
doing nothing illegal.
We got a call that you're looking.
I'm
through people's
dressed to exercise. I do this every day.
vehicles. 190.
Ask anybody, any of your staff.
Golston tries to negotiate with the other officer, but he wrongfully tries to dismiss Golston's claims. Golston then, in his fury upon being battered, threatened the aggressing officer personally for his disgusting behavior.
CCPD's got a big lawsuit now. You're
We got
going
a
to pay
call that we
me.
were looking through people's vehicles. So
That's
I'm
no
responding to the
reason.
call. I'm
That's
responding to
no
the call.
reason for you to put your hands on me.
You wouldn't
And
identify. You wouldn't stop and
you
talk to
gave
You
me
would
no
identify yourself
legal
that you're on
reason.
private property.
Name a legal reason.
1090, sir.
You should have thought this out before escalating it. Y'all got, get Garfield here. I'm staying here now. This is a police report, and you're liable.
We got a call.
This is a police report now. It's all on film. Nah, bro, we're not going backwards from here. I'm sorry. I have a legal right to defend myself when you do it. Either that badge does not give you the right. It does not give you the right to put your hands on me.
I got a call that you're looking through
You
people's
questioned me about it. What did I say?
I have. A
What
right
did
to
I
identify
say?
You too. When I'm
You don't
speaking
have-
with
you-
You're on private property.
You don't have name the legal right that I have to identify. And I committed no
What's your
crime.
reason of being here?
And I've committed no crime. I've told
What's your
you
reason of being
several
here?
times.
Exercising.
I'm here
correct?
every day. Every day. I didn't have a problem
I've
until
never
today.
seen
I've been
you here
doing this
before.
ever since the weather's been warm enough.
You're on clinic property.
That's
You
your
have
problem,
no
and you
clinic
got an even bigger problem, buddy,
You
for
have
putting
no
your hands
clinic
on me.
business. You have
All
no
right, let's
Cleveland
see if this
Clinic
stands up in court.
business. You have no Cleveland Clinic business.
Let's see
And
if
you're on
this stands
private
up in court. Let's see how it stands up legally. I know my rights.
Okay.
Apparently you don't. You can't just grab people up.
Sir.
You can't grab people up on a say-so. You didn't see me. You observed me for at least
We got-
45 seconds to a minute, doing what I was doing when you stopped me and questioned me, and I confirmed what you saw, irrespective of what someone said. You got a lawsuit for putting your hands on me. He's done.
Golston then rightfully pointed out to the officer how he only observed him for a brief moment before deciding to illegally stop and then lay his hands on him, indicating the officer's unprofessionalism.
Like
Irrespective of you getting a call, you have to articulate what crime I've committed that I have to ID. I know my rights. How you doing? You Garfield?
Please, yeah, I'm Garfield.
My name is Keith Golston.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You might know my mother's name.
Probably.
They talk about Ernie there. She was the first black dispatcher ever, head dispatcher at Garfield Heights Police Department. I grew up here.
Okay.
I want to file a police report. I got this guy on film assaulting me without probable cause, grabbing me, trying to twist my arm behind my back, putting his hands on me. Whatever this officer's name is, I'm filing a police report on it. I was doing nothing illegal. I do this every day.
What's your name again so I can address you?
My name is Keith Golston. If he can put his hands on me without probable cause, anywhere in the continental United States. If he can put his hands on me, this is the issue. I answered his question.
Okay.
He didn't observe me doing anything but exercise. Where he observed me here. He didn't see me looking in any cars or doing something illegal. My point is this: he has no legal right, therefore, to put his hands on me or impede my progress, let alone ID me for a suspicion. Let's test that it's going to get tested legally.
Well, see, sir, this is a private.
I don't want to, bruh. It don't.
You can't even. You're not even supposed to be filming here,
bruh.
It's just like if I went to your house and you text me.
Nah, this is you don't know what you're talking about because he's claiming you don't. You don't know what you're talking about.
As more officers arrived at the scene, Golston introduced himself and calmly pointed out the aggressing officer's behavior, who looked away in shame in front of the other officer, realizing he couldn't get away with his unethical behavior.
Required legally to obey the law.
You can't use this as a gym.
Hey, look.
I understand what you're saying. I do.
That's why I said you don't know what you're talking about. I'm filing a lawsuit.
You cannot film.
No, I can do anything I want to do, man.
This is a private property. You're not supposed to be filming here.
Stop me then.
Well, see, that's where you go wrong. You can't. If I went to your house and you asked me not to do something.
This is not my house. We're outside on in the public.
If it's your property, then you got a right.
Whatever his name is, I'm filing a lawsuit. What's your name?
Lou.
Lou?
You can call me Lou.
Badge number?
27.
And your last name, Lou.
The local clinic patrol tried to argue against Golston, but he quickly asserted his rights and freedom to film or be anywhere in public without facing discrimination from the authorities whose salaries he pays from his taxes. These officers thought they could get away with abusing their authority and laying hands on a man who's just a normal resident. But the law bends for no one, as Golston would go on to successfully file a report against them. Although those officers try to step on ordinary civilians' lives on a daily basis, this next case showcases how little some cops actually know the law.
Hey, the police are out here messing with me. I'm just trying to do my sidewalk chalk. Hold on.
Around May of 2023, a chalk artist, Joshua Hinson, was wrongfully arrested by policemen in Leon Valley, Texas, for simply making his sidewalk art. The incidents that would follow will have your eyes glued to the screen.
Somebody called us because you did graffiti. So if you don't have a permit, unfortunately, you have to stop.
Freedom of expression to create on public property.
It's public, yes.
Yeah, I've been arrested 1 and 3 times now. So I mean, if y'all need to arrest me for it, we can arrest me and then we can go to court after that. What am I doing wrong, man?
Graffiti.
I'm creating, and it's about to rain and wash it all away.
Yeah, that's my concern. That is not. Could you stop it, please? Could you stop it? Just stop, okay?
This is impermanent, man.
Come right here, please. Sit on this way. Hey, come here.
The police are out here messing with me. I'm just trying to do my sidewalk chalk.
Hold on. It's okay. We try to talk to you. You don't listen. We try to be civilized. We want to give you a break. Now you're pushing us to this.
Because you're a bully.
Oh, we're bullying.
Yeah.
So, breaking the law.
Sidewalk
no bullying. Okay.
mean I don't
Bye,
have
is
any
one
other
detained?
choice, do I? Y'all have already helped me for a sidewalk.
Money off of that or what?
Yeah. Trying to create beauty in a public place.
The problem is you don't have a permit for that.
You don't need a permit.
No? Okay. You can explain that to the judge, okay?
What we see here is a classic example of officers being hilariously ignorant of the law. When they fail at their jobs, they try to throw their weight around by arresting people for harmless things.
It's also simple, man. All you have to do is just give me your name and that's it. I told you I wasn't trying to go this far, all right?
Well, you're going this far and you chose to.
Yeah.
I need my stuff.
Go ahead and get it.
Huh?
We'll go ahead and get it right now for you. What's your name, man? You don't have an ID on you?
You know what's in my pocket?
Can I go ahead and grab it?
I mean, I don't have any other choice, do I? Y'all have already helped me for a sidewalk.
Is it in this wallet right here? So you're just trying to get some tip money off of that or what?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Trying to create beauty in a public place.
The problem is you don't have a permit for that.
You don't need a permit.
No? Okay. You can explain that to the judge, okay?
The officers then made up an excuse when they arrested Hinson. I guess even any child that uses chalk on a sidewalk needs a permit now, according to these ridiculous officers.
Okay. Take his phone. These are the elements of the crime, these two. This one, I don't know, it's not mine. So evidence, let's take that.
Okay. So
Did he?
Okay, we're gonna book them?
Yeah.
For graffiti?
Alright. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Do you check in your frisk?
Yeah, it's just paper. I haven't taken everything out.
Okay.
The officer proved that he'd be a better school teacher than a cop when he confiscated Hinson's chalk, probably feeling big about himself rather than solving any actual crimes.
All right, man. So this is our police department. We're just gonna hold you and process all your stuff. Just gonna go ahead and get everything out on your pocket top. Go ahead and start walking this way.
You'd think the amount of time they wasted arresting Hinson over a made-up crime might matter to these cops, but oftentimes law enforcers like these are too lazy to take their job seriously.
Graffiti.
How much?
The whole crossing in the corner, by the bus stop on the how do you call it?
Marker or what?
No, it's chalk.
Okay, is that arrestable offense?
But yes, because he's chalk, marker, permanent marker, all that stuff. I'm gonna read the statute again. I want to give him a break.
In order for Class B, it has to be indelible, meaning non-erasable. So chalk is
I don't know, with the water it's not washing off, so it's gonna take a little time.
But chalk, just be careful, because chalk is not considered a permanent marking.
Okay.
So
I told him, hey, what is this doing? I'm gonna give him a break. Hey, just stop. No, I'm doing art. This is my right. I can do this in public.
On the sidewalk?
On the sidewalk.
Okay. That's probably not gonna be an arrestable offense.
Yeah, we're gonna check it right now. If that is the case, just let him go.
Yeah, double check, but tell him be careful, because if we bring something back here like that, then if we unlawfully detain them, then that opens up for lawsuit.
The officer, having reached the station with Hinson's chalk, was questioned by his smarter colleague, who suddenly pointed out the officer might be sued for his ignorance when it came to his job.
Whenever you have a second. Okay, I was just wanting to get some information on I was wrongfully arrested for sidewalk chalk yesterday. I wanted to figure out how I can do a FOIA request for everything that happened there, hopefully get the webcam, and then lodge a formal complaint. Okay.
Hinson would then later go on to formally file a complaint and threaten legal action against the police officer who so unethically used the law against him.
It appears he was doing chalk art next to the Randolph Brooks Federal Credit Union on the corner of Bandera and Grissom. He was arrested for what appears to have been graffiti. I know this because I managed to get a hold of some of the footage that accounts for the exchange between the officers and Lakey here, even where the arresting officer is actually speaking to one of the sergeants, Sergeant Mandry. Sergeant Mandry actually, in a way, reprimands and warns this arresting officer that, and he tries to educate the officer on whether or not it was an arrestable offense for which Lakey was arrested under. And while it's confusing, it might be confusing for some officers, and Lakey was released and given a warning, and I applaud Lakey for understanding his rights, that graffiti is only if you are defacing the public property with indelible material that cannot be washed off, regardless of how persistent it might be.
Hinson would then successfully reach a settlement for $16,000 by the city of Leon Valley, thanks to the help of his lawyer Grable. It all comes down to a training issue, said Grable. Leon Valley police officers continue to ignore citizens' First Amendment rights. They escalate situations, and we hope this settlement inspires change in their law enforcement practices. Hinson says he did receive an apology from the city. Next, another officer overplays his hand, thinking his authority makes him immune to scrutiny. But the tables turn in an instant when he comes across a lawyer. The following footage details the experience of good citizen of the North Channel owner Ryan Swanson, who would be filming around in Hibbing, Minnesota, when he would have an encounter with the most egotistical policeman.
We have a very legitimate reason. Can you explain that to me? Or you don't care to explain that? Can I see your identification, please?
Have I broken a law?
I don't know, but people take things very seriously when it comes to public safety and military safety, and if you've been walking around the property photographing things, I don't think it's unreasonable for me to ask. Now, you asked me a few questions when I got here for my name and badge number, and I was more than willing to provide that with you.
Which I believe you're required to do.
Yep.
I'm not.
Well, if we have reason to believe you may be involved in criminal activity,
you need a reasonable, articulable suspicion that I am or I'm about to commit a crime to be able to detain me.
So what are you up to?
So what am I being detained for?
For identification purposes.
In order to ID me, I had to have broken a law.
Malicious activity on 23rd Street, Brooklyn Drive, all with one male. Okay. So here's the thing. You can tell me who you are, and I can have you on your way very easily. And you can
Here's the thing, at this point in time, it's an illegal detainment because I have broken no law.
Immediately, the officer would try to intimidate Swanson with dirty tactics, threatening him if he didn't comply with laws the officer made up a second ago.
I intend to break no law. You have no suspicions of any of those three. Okay. So therefore, you have no right to detain me or try to ID me.
That might be what you think.
That's what I know.
But you can tell me and I can get you on your way.
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
No, you are not free to go.
Okay. I exercise my right to remain silent. I told you I'm exercising my right to remain silent.
Set your cameras down.
No, I have every right to record.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now, and you are going to follow my commands or you're going to go to jail. I'm going to detain you in handcuffs.
Are you his supervisor?
No, I'm the supervisor.
Can I get your supervisor,
Turn around,
please?
Put your hands behind your back.
This is an illegal detainment. Go to the ground. Put it down.
Comply.
I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are.
I am not at all. Nothing is tense. I'm completely loose.
You got his arm behind his back?
Yep.
I'm coming back. Sure hope you didn't damage your cameras.
The cop tried again to command Swanson, but when Swanson exercised his rights, the cop's ego was bruised. He would illegally arrest Swanson while mocking him.
It's an illegal search. I do not consent to any searches or seizures of my person or property.
Arrest, so
Arrest for what?
Based on the U.S. Constitution, we have the right to search you under search incident to arrest.
What are you arresting me for?
Obstructing.
Obstructing what?
Legal process.
What legal process? For what?
Obstructing.
Obstructing what? I broke no laws. You were investigating nothing.
It's suspicious activity
and
when you're photographing.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Suspicious activity, a misdemeanor or a felony, Sergeant? Which one is it? You are now illegally searching my backpack.
The cop would struggle to justify himself when faced with Swanson's questions, as is typical of bullies who only thought with his ego and didn't care whether Swanson broke any laws. Swanson would later be taken to jail and upon release would sue the police department of Hibbing, Minnesota, in which he was victorious. Much of the satisfying events of holding these cops responsible are rarely shown on camera, but the next case is the rare instance of seeing corrupt cops get picked apart by actual practitioners of the law.
So, which was it?
This next footage reveals a case from Tulare County, California, where a lawyer questions and investigates a cop, Sergeant Davis, for his actions in this courtroom hearing.
It was moving in the fast lane.
Okay. Was there any movement into other lanes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me about that.
The vehicle moved from the fast lane to the center lane at one point in time, and then from the center lane to the curb lane, and then back to the fast lane, and then eventually exited the freeway, sir.
Okay. So when you were following the vehicle, it moved from the fast lane to the center lane to the curb lane, back to the center lane, back to the slow lane. Did I get that right?
Something like that, yes, sir.
Okay.
That'd be close.
Okay, so the vehicle changed lanes.
The vehicle did change lanes, yes,
okay.
Sir.
And then the vehicle exited the freeway.
That is correct, sir.
Okay. All right. Do you remember speaking with me during the interview a little while back?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. And you gave me honest answers during that interview?
To the best of my recollection, yes, sir.
Okay. Do you remember me asking you about the vehicle's movement during that interview?
No, sir, I do. I remember you asking the question, but I don't remember exact particulars, sir.
Okay. Do you recall me asking, when you were following the vehicle, did it stay in the same lane the whole time?
The footage started off with the lawyer confident and questioning Davis about his knowledge of a prior traffic incident, to which Davis nervously provided a questionable answer.
I know you asked numerous questions. That may have been one of them, yes, sir.
Okay. Do you recall your response?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay. Permission of the court, Your Honor, I would like to play the portion of my interview with Sergeant Pavis where I asked him whether the vehicle, when he was following it, it had stayed the same lane the whole time.
And Mr. Payne, any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. That portion of the tape, Mr.
And just going backwards a little bit, when you were following the pickup truck, did it stay in the same lane the whole time?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
When we got closer to
Okay. Did you hear that, Sergeant?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. So when I asked you, did the pickup truck stay in the same lane the whole time, your answer was yes, it did.
That is correct. That is my answer.
And just before I played that, when I was asking you about whether the pickup truck stayed in the same lane while you were following it, you told me that it moved from the fast lane to the middle lane, to the slow lane, to the middle lane, to the slow lane. Is that correct?
That is correct, sir.
Okay. So, which was it?
After hearing Davis's testimony, the lawyer would immediately present audio footage that contradicted the information Davis just gave, now fully confronting him about it.
When I was behind the vehicle, I was in the fast lane the whole time, and at some point in time, as I just mentioned to you, he did move from lane to lane, sir.
Okay. So you don't find anything inconsistent with what you told me here in court and what we talked about?
I could see where you would see that as an inconsistency, yes, sir.
Okay.
The lawyer would not need to further prove any point, as Davis would do his work for him and prove himself as guilty. This was majorly a short, extra clip added in today to simply satisfy the cravings of seeing courtroom drama and how these incompetent policemen are taken down. However, our next case will have no shortage of any dramatic turns. Witness a lawyer fully dominate an argument against a cop using all their intellectual superiority.
Oh, Cal, take it! No, you do not touch me! Oh my God! Doing? Oh my God! Stop it!
On February 9th, 2023, a motor accident would occur in Newport, Rhode Island, when a lawyer, Claire Hall, would notice the accident and immediately rush to help, meeting the police who would arrive at the scene. However, this moment would be quickly soured by the cops.
Yeah, the key's stuck. Okay. It's broken.
Are you gonna? Well, so you think he's gonna be taken to the scene, or will he just?
Are you?
I'm not. No. I'm on the phone with his father.
That's my dad. But
How many cars are involved right now?
Not mine. That's mine.
All right, let's. We need to get that off the road. All right, can we get that into the parking?
I tell his father. So
okay. Well, we're in the middle of the highway. Right? So.
All right. Can you move your car, please? My man, is your car drivable?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna get it off to the side of the road. All right.
All I'm saying is I can leave. I just want to tell his father.
You don't have to leave. Just move your car.
I just want you to tell me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
okay. Let's have a seat right over here, man. Is that your mom?
No.
Hall would be present at the scene, simply trying to do the right things that the officers couldn't be offered to, and call the father of the 17-year-old boy involved in the accident.
I'm working. Can you please go sit in your car? You have nothing to do with this.
His father.
I understand.
I'm an attorney because he's a minor. You need to tell me, is he going to be here?
I don't need to tell you anything. I'm going to arrest you in a second if you don't get in your car. I'm not kidding you.
You are kidding.
You are impeding an investigation right now, and you're really bothering me. Go sit in your car. I will talk to him in a minute. Get in your car now!
Help, take it! No, you do not touch me! Oh my God! Stop it!
What are you doing?
Oh my God! Stop it! Are you kidding me?
Knock it off!
You will.
Knock it off!
No! Just get your hands off me right now!
Off.
Get your hands off me! No!
Yes.
Tell him to get his hands off me!
I do.
Tell him to get his hands off me right now! Oh my God! Are you kidding?
Stop!
No, I'm not stopping!
While the officers tried to question the boys involved instead of doing the responsible thing like Hall suggested, they instantly grew impatient and began manhandling her like bullies.
Are you kidding me, right?
It's recording.
Record it.
I'm wearing a body cam.
Record it. I understand, but why am I under arrest?
Because you weren't listening to anything we were saying.
Oh my God! You're not listening to your father or something. Oh my God! Look, okay, I will come down. Can you please?
Take a breather.
No, you don't take a breather.
I'm fine.
Like I'm right now. Can you just let me
I'm not
move my
beating you
arms?
at all.
I just moved my arm so it doesn't hurt. I'm sorry.
How about you stop resisting?
I will. My shoulder.
And you let us put you in handcuffs.
My shoulder is dislocated and you're making it worse.
When Hall questioned the officers, they screamed at her for not obeying, acting as if they were above ordinary citizens, even ignoring Hall's physical injuries.
I have one in custody, disorderly and resisting.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Stop.
No!
Stop talking.
No! No! This is so ridiculous. I cannot even believe this. Oh my God.
Let's go put her in my car.
I just wanted to know. I could tell his father if he's going to the hospital. I'm not even involved in this. I can't believe this.
That was our point the whole time.
I cannot believe this.
That was our point the whole time. You are not involved.
Oh
you are not involved.
I'm a good Samaritan.
We instructed you to do something,
I'm a good
and
Samaritan
you refused to do it.
I'm a good Samaritan who stopped to help a kid, and this is what happened. Okay, stop grabbing me. I'll get up on my own. You're hurting me.
Now.
Oh my God, stop it. Ow! Ow! I want my phone. It's over there. What am I doing? He's pulling my... Hey, stop. Get my shoe. Please get my shoe.
Okay.
Get my... Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot even believe this. This man is beating the out of me. Holy shit. Yes, he is. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is the crazy. I've never... Stop pushing me, please. I will walk. Are you kidding me? You guys don't know how much trouble you are. I'm going to see you go for salt. I know. You're in so much trouble. I can't even tell you. Oh my God, this is the craziest thing I've ever in my entire... I'm not going to relax. I can't. I don't have to. You guys, where do you get this much keys, though? This is... I need my phone. It's on the ground over there.
I will grab it.
Call my husband. He's also an attorney.
Go ahead, get it.
This is so bad. Yeah. I can't even.
The phone's right here.
Oh, right.
The officers dragged Hall to their car, more focused on suppressing her rights than on attending to the minors involved in the accident.
Find her key, but the car started up. So it's in there somewhere. Her key's probably on her. Would it start up from like, yeah? All right.
If the car's on and running with a push to start, the car's on and running, it will run as long as the key's in a certain distance, which this is probably a certain distance. Now you
Did you
drive
take
her.
a key off of her?
Her?
Yeah, when you I didn't either.
Did you put grab her pocketbook and everything?
She didn't. She was just out of the car. All we have is her cell phone, a shoe, glasses.
Her glasses, that's it. The key's either on her person, most likely, or the key's in her pocketbook. Does it say key not in vehicle? Right. So the key's in the car.
Yeah, I just couldn't find it.
Oh, that's okay. Probably like a cup holder or like in
Alright, you want me to move his Volvo?
Yeah, can't move it. It won't go. I would have moved it. Why don't you bring her back? Started before, but why don't you bring her back? Get her out of here. Get her. I'm assuming if she's an attorney, she's got nothing. We'll get her and she cut her loose. And then go from that. Yeah, I heard you guys say one in custody. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Another officer would arrive at the scene, and they would all discuss how to hide Hall's car to get her keys, like a group of common thugs rather than officers.
Do you have your car key on you? Where in your car is it? Okay. Alright, I'll let the tow truck driver know.
They told my bike.
Little black pouch, she said in her car.
That works. You can get her out of here. Right. She calmed down a little bit now.
It's better than she was. I wonder how she'll be in the block, but somebody will be at the station to help me.
Yeah, I'll head back. We'll have the full flag. Flag will have, I think that's
In the lawsuit Hall filed on August 31, she alleges that she suffered injuries to her shoulders, teeth, breasts, and bladder, along with psychological damage, emotional distress, embarrassment, humiliation, and loss of bodily functions. When she was restrained, forcefully thrown to the ground, and had a knee placed on her body before she was handcuffed. Hall is claiming a violation of her civil rights, unlawful arrest, and unlawful Paul's husband, James, is suing for a loss of consortium. It's good to see the way these cops face punishment for their corrupt actions, like arresting an older lady simply because she knew their job better than them, making these officers even worse than the ones Swanson encountered. Thankfully, there's no shortage of these dumb policemen getting schooled on the law. And what's especially humiliating is getting taught the law by someone more younger and smarter than you, as we see in the next case.
Alright, anything else I can help you guys with?
We just
So you're just gonna stand around and get paid? Yeah.
On September 15th, 2023, a video would be uploaded by a New Mexico University law student, Joel Martinez, which showed his experience with the campus police as they confronted him for seemingly the silliest reason that you will find hard to believe.
Oh, sorry. How can I help you?
Is there anyone else in here?
No, it's just me.
Okay. You mind just opening the door, that way I can see?
What you trying to look for?
I just want to make sure there's no one else in there.
Well,
Start, and then I'll talk to you.
There's no one in there right now.
Okay.
Alright.
Come out here and talk to me then.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. So we got a report that you were seen walking into your dorm with alcohol. So
Okay.
Is there alcohol in there?
I don't answer questions. What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Purtle, NMSU Police.
Title and name?
Security officer.
Oh, security officer. Okay.
Okay. You have an ID with you?
I do.
Okay. Can I see it?
You suspect me of a crime?
I do.
Okay. What crime and how can you articulate it?
We got a report that you walked in.
So it's like here that they said thing.
Okay.
It's a yeah, right? It's like they said that he has, and that's how you're gonna articulate it.
So we don't have to go down this route. If you wanna go down this route, we can.
Well, I really don't. But like I'm studying right now. I'm doing homework. You knocked on my door. I'm out here. I want to know what's on. You say that they said that there's alcohol in this room.
Okay.
Oh, they saw me going into this room, and that there's alcohol in there. How can you articulate it though?
You heard it, folks. These cops were questioning Martinez, a college student, for having a drink while studying. This is why our law enforcement these days are a joke.
Yeah.
Okay. So I still need to ID you.
No.
And then we need to go from there.
You have to suspect me of a crime.
I do.
You realize that cops in New Mexico don't have qualified immunity, right?
I do that. I do.
Okay, so from here on, let's just be careful with what you're about to do right now. You're saying that you want my ID, but right now you or yourself can articulate a crime that I've committed.
Okay.
So
I already explained to you why I'm here. Why
okay,
I need your ID.
I know what you're here, but okay, is my ID gonna tell you if there's alcohol in that room?
No, but I still need to identify you.
My name is Joel.
Joel what?
Joel.
I need your first, last name, and your date of birth.
No, you don't.
If you don't want to provide that,
You don't want to call Officer Donovan or one of your supervisors here?
Yeah, I can get a sergeant over.
Alright, then calling him because right now, this is not what you want to do right now. Because this is a violation of my 4th Amendment.
Okay. All right, let me get a sergeant over here, okay?
Yeah.
202-212. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's my room.
Okay. You want to just hang out here then?
Is he detained?
No, that's fine. I just don't want anyone else going in the room.
You could go in then. If he's not detained, he's free to go.
Yeah, he's free to go, but he can't go in the room.
He can't?
No, not at this time.
Alright. Just let it be, bro. And said that they saw or me walk in there with a case of beer. But that's all they have, so.
So, it's an investigation. I'm talking to him. He doesn't want to identify himself. So, until we get this figured out, there's a sergeant on the way that's going to talk to him. Until this gets figured out, I don't want anyone to go in the room. You're free to go anywhere else. That's fine. You're not detained or anything, but that's what's going on.
Alright, is anything going to happen if I don't identify myself?
You can be arrested for concealing identity, yes.
So, okay, so I want you to say, if you don't ID to me right now, if I don't give you my ID, that you're going to arrest me. I want you to give me that ultimatum.
So, just hold on. You want to wait? You said you wanted to wait to speak to a supervisor, so let's just do that.
Okay, thank you.
The officers would stand there like guppies as Martinez would respond to every statement with facts and actual law of New Mexico, something these cops were criminally unaware of.
And keep your hands out of your pockets for me.
Hey, Justin. Have you been advised?
All right. Appreciate it. So, made contact with him at the door. He got his phone out, started recording right away. Okay. I explained to him why we were here. Got a report that he walked in there with alcohol. asked him if anyone else is in the room. He said, no one else is in the room. Like, okay, can you open the door so I can see? Make sure no one else is in there. I'm not going to do that. Talk to me. Okay. So he comes out. So, are you suspecting me of crime right now? Am I being detained? All that kind of stuff. Explained to him what was reported to us, that he's suspected of taking alcohol into his dorm room, underage, and that I needed to identify him. Like, well, that's all hearsay. What is that going to do if you identify me? Well, we're suspecting you of a crime. It's a misdemeanor. So I at least need to identify you. What we do from there, whatever. But he gave me his first name as Joel.
The cop, now knowing what Martinez was capable of, quickly switched his attitude and tried to plan with his colleague on how to take him on, as Martinez would have none of it.
Doesn't want to give last name or date of birth, and asked to speak to Officer Donovan or one of my supervisors. So.
Cool. Okay. So right now we have minor in possession of alcohol, possibly.
And he asked me if anything's going to happen if I don't, or if he doesn't give me his name and date of birth. I told him that potentially you could be arrested for concealing identity if we want to go that route. Okay, I want you to give me that ultimatum right here, right now, that if I don't give you my ID, that you're going to arrest me for concealing identity. And I said, well, you want to talk to the supervisor, so how about we just wait till the sergeant gets here. Are you aware that MSU, or that New Mexico doesn't have qualified immunity? Yeah. So he went down that route. So I think that's what he's trying to get at. So that's pretty much where we're at.
Okay.
Concealing ID and
Hi.
Hi. Name and badge number, please.
Sergeant John Lovelace. My badge number is 212.
212. All right, thank you. Officer said here that if I don't ID, I will be subject to arrest. Is that true?
It's possible, yes.
Possible, yes or no? I need that ultimatum, or else I won't give my ID.
Okay, so technically right now, yes, you could be arrested.
Could. I need a yes or no.
Another officer would arrive at the scene, unaware of Martinez's knowledge, and ready to dole out classic police degeneracy at him. But the next scene could subvert expectations.
You don't give me your ID right now, I'm gonna arrest you.
Why would I say that to you?
Because I need that ultimatum, because right now you're asking.
Yes.
And I have the right to say no, because you're asking. It's not a lawful order. Okay. I need you to make it a lawful order.
You're being detained for suspicion of minor in possession of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see your ID.
Okay, and if not?
And if not, you could be considered concealing identity.
Because New Mexico statute says that concealing of identity is a secondary charge. I would have to have been arrested or suspected of a crime. No, right now, you hear just hearsay.
Arrested or suspected. You're being suspected of having possession.
On what grounds?
Okay, so do you have any alcohol in your possession?
I don't answer questions. On what grounds?
Okay, so you don't have any alcohol in your possession.
I don't answer questions. On what ground? Yeah, that's our room, bro. Nah, yes, sir. They're trying to go in, bro. They're trying to ID me and shit. But
okay, so who are you talking to?
I'm recording you.
You're recording. Okay, you're very good. If you want to hang out there, you can. That's fine. So here's the deal. By saying could, what we were trying to do is we're trying to be cooperative with you and have you be cooperative with us and help us clear this matter up.
Okay, I gave him my name, Joel.
What's your last name?
You don't need my last name and you do not need my date of birth unless you want to run me for it, unless you want to run my name through your system. Are you trying to run my name through the system?
You have warrants for your arrest?
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions.
The officer would try to twist the statute law, trying to negotiate with Martinez, an actual studying law student, on why he would know more about the law than Martinez.
I don't. It's my Fifth Amendment. Is it or is it not?
Okay. So the question is that, like the officer told you, you're being suspected of having possession of alcohol underage. So in that case, the easiest way to prevent this is for you to let us know. Either you got somebody saw you carry a case of beer. You have a case of beer in your possession?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. All right. So the next step in this process would be, would you give us consent to check your room?
Nope.
To make sure that you have no alcohol in your possession?
Nope, I do not consent to any searches nor seizures.
Okay, very good. All right. This is completely up to you how you want to play this.
You could get a warrant, or you could, or you have probable cause. Go ahead.
Right now, we do have reasonable suspicion that possibly a crime had been committed.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to investigate that.
Mm-hmm.
You're certainly welcome to refuse if you wish.
I know.
But we need to ID you.
Or?
And if you do not present your identification, you can face a non-traffic citation.
You're saying could. I need you to say you will.
I'm giving you the opportunity to.
No, I need that ultimatum. I will give you my ID if you say that I'm going to go get arrested if I don't give it to you.
So you'll give us if we say that?
If you say that, yes, sir. Because that's already grounds for me to set up litigation against you.
So you're threatening to sue us?
I ain't threatening nothing, brother.
That's what you just said.
The officer even admitted Martinez had the right to refuse them if they couldn't prove a crime was committed, and also had the right not to show ID without a warrant.
It's not a threat. It gives me grounds. Does it or does it not? I don't answer questions.
Okay, so the easiest and simplest solution to this is for you to tell us your name, date of birth.
Joel.
Joel what?
Joel.
Okay, by just saying Joel, there's 1,000 Joels. I need a last name and a date of birth.
For what? You're gonna run? I told you want my name.
For the report, I need to have your name and date of birth.
I didn't even have to give you my first name for that report. You could literally put the citizen or the guy or the suspect. Yes, you can.
It doesn't work like that.
Yes, it does. I'm a law student here. You're not gonna come over here and try to violate my rights.
So I'm not trying to violate your rights. I'm trying to be cooperative with you, and you be cooperative with us.
Okay, I'm cooperating. I'm gonna get arrested. Say it and I'll give you my ID. Just say, if you don't give me your ID, I'm gonna arrest you.
So you want us to threaten you?
Yes, I want you to give me that ultimatum if you really want the ID.
Threaten you. That's not how this is gonna
Why? Because you know you can't. You know you don't have that ultimatum. Just keep recording, Sean. Don't let him intimidate you. Oh, let me take my hand on. Keep recording, Sean. Don't let him intimidate you. Oh, let me take my hand on my pocket.
Thank you.
There's two guys right here with Glocks and scared of a 19-year-old with the phone, bro.
Well, I'm not scared of a 19-year-old with the phone I have. Come on, man, don't do that, okay?
No.
Seriously, that's
Do
be.
you see something in my pocket?
Okay, well, we would like for you to do that for us, just to be cooperative.
Oh,
okay?
just to be cooperative, like just like for you to say what you want me to do. Are you googling the laws right now? Because that's really what you should be doing right now.
Once the officers realized that they couldn't simply force Martinez to dismiss his own rights and comply with them, they would move to intimidate him like playground bully.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. I give you permission.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's okay.
I appreciate it. Okay, so sure.
You have a class at the end or what?
Okay, so here's why we need your name and date of birth. I'm going to read you the law because you are a law student, okay?
Sean, can you
According to New Mexico, it's all being recorded.
Yeah, I know, but
my
those
body
are hard to
camera's running.
get.
Concealing identity consists of concealing one's true name or identity or disguising oneself with the intent to obstruct the due execution of the law.
Am I obstructing?
Or, yes, technically you are, with the intent to intimidate, hinder, or interrupt any public officer or any person in illegal performance of his duties or exercise of his rights under the law of the United States.
Okay, so your investigation is investigating that I'm in possession of alcohol, right?
That's exactly
okay,
what
and
we
if I
said.
don't give you, if I give you my ID, is that gonna tell you if I do or do not have alcohol in that room?
If
or is
you-
it just a way
if you
to
deny-
find me with something?
No. The ID is so that we can identify who we are talking to. If you wish to deny us access to that room, that is totally within your rights.
I know.
But you refusing to identify yourself to us by name and date of birth,
yeah,
full name, date of birth, that is concealing identity.
Yeah.
Martinez had the officers twisted so much they had to Google the laws he mentioned, showing they didn't even know the laws they were supposed to enforce.
Okay, so just tell me that if I don't give you the ID, you're gonna arrest me. Just say it.
Show us your ID. We need to see your ID. Or you will be arrested.
Thank you. Y'all got that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that. Fucking pig's fool, for real.
Why do you use that term?
Because why the fuck are you searching my shit? Like,
we're not searching your shit.
Yes, that's a
Go ahead and identify him real quick,
seize of
please.
my identification. Is it or is it not?
It's not a seizure. We just
It's
need
a
to confirm-
seizure of my identification, yes or no?
We just need to see who you are in order to
I
go
told you my
forward in the
fucking name.
investigation.
Told you my fucking name. Did I or did I not?
Your legal name.
My
You gave
legal
us your
name?
first name.
What is my Joel? Not the legal name or what?
Joel what? Perfect. That's all we
Yeah.
needed. Thank you. That's all we needed. Let's go down here real quick, please.
Am I able to go in my room?
No, not yet. Hold up for just a minute, please, guys. Okay, so he's denying us for consent to search. That's fine. But we have him ID'd, so we're going to make sure we take a report.
Yep.
And then, so basically, we got called. Somebody suspected him of having alcohol in his dorm room, carrying a case of beer in.
Okay.
He's 19 years old. We will take a case report on it.
Okay.
There will be a case number drawn. Pretty much, basically, he's pushing the issue on the concealing identity. But now that we've negated that, we don't have to do any more. We will take a report just to document the incident.
Finally outsmarted by Martinez, the officers were forced to deliver the ultimatum he had been teasing them to do, mocking them as well as a final touch to hurt their egos.
Okay. Any questions?
Just the report number.
Yeah, we'll get that here. We'll get that here in just a minute. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, Joel.
Yeah,
we're done. Okay. Have a good night. You guys can go to your room now. Thank you.
Stupid fucking pigs.
If we really wanted to push the issue, we could stop and lock the room down and get a search warrant. But we have an anonymous complaint. So it's really kind of one of those things that's up in the air. We don't want to do that.
Hey, I appreciate you though. You're a professional. Thanks a lot for that.
Have a good day. Is 2023 7816. Cool. Anything else? You guys need anything else?
Not right now. Thank you so much for dealing.
No problem. Thank you guys for coming out.
Could I get like a badge number or anything else?
My name's Officer Pirtle. My batch number is 202.
Are they?
Oh, wait, they're right here. Hey, bro.
Hi.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Just listening.
202.
Yeah, you're listening? Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else I can help you guys with?
We just danced.
You're just gonna stand around and get paid? You're just gonna stand around and get paid, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can just prove some braces. I'm gonna get complaints on both of your asses.
Okay.
And Chief Donovan's gonna know about this. He knows who I am.
Chief Donovan knows you.
Chief Donovan knows who I am.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Fucked up for real.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, and did you find anything with that ID, brother? Did you find out if there's alcohol in here or not with that ID? Nah. So
I does consent, so that's fine.
I didn't give you consent.
Exactly.
You wouldn't.
So we're not gonna argue with you. Have a nice day. Well, this is actually a common area, so we're allowed to be here.
Work. I pay you for something. Out of here. Yes, I paid you for something. Out of here. Because you got my ID for no reason, brother.
Oh, okay.
As the officers prepared to leave in defeat, Martinez would do what we all wished happened to these cops and relished in the victory and threatened to sue them for their behavior.
Have a nice day. Yeah. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Where'd you park?
I'm on the east side.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk back by here in just a minute.
Oh.
So.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna go back by.
Sounds good.
I'm over on the other side.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I will call the chief real quick and just let him know.
Sounds good.
That supposedly there's gonna be a complaint on us, so.
Joel Martinez.
Joel Martinez?
Arrest their asses,
Okay.
man. Here goes a friend.
Huh?
Jesus, man, what disrespectful.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll ask this.
I'll meet you.
Name right now. Are you going back to the office? Or?
Yeah, I'm headed back that way. So I'll go call the chief real quick and let him know.
Cool.
Finally, a satisfying conclusion to what is usually cops abusing their power on normal citizens and only getting minor punishment behind the scenes with the case of Swanson and Hall. But this is what real intelligence looks like, as Martinez single-handedly fed these cops their own tears. Finally, don't miss this epic instance where an officer's smugness is shattered as he learns the hard way that nobody is above the law. At around 1 a.m. on April 14, 2023, an Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper initiated a traffic stop on a vehicle traveling at 85 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone. As the trooper approached the driver, he was in for a surprise.
Hello. How are you? Got you stopped your speed.
My bad, bro. I appreciate it. Cincinnati.
Okay. Anything to drink tonight?
Nope.
Mind if I check your eyes out?
Yes, sir.
All right, bring your head out here just a little bit.
Okay.
Follow, tip my finger with your eyes only. Don't move your
Yep.
head. Man, how much you had to drink?
Literally nothing. I took my friend home.
All right, I'm gonna get you out and make sure you're okay driving.
Okay.
Step on that. You know your tags are expired as well?
I know that already. I work for Cincinnati.
You work for Cincinnati and you got expired tags?
I showed you my badge.
I know, but I'm saying you work for Cincinnati and you drive around with expired tags?
The driver was later identified as Justin Shields, a CPD District 4 officer. He took no time before brandishing his badge in an attempt to walk away from the charge. However, the officer soon noticed the situation to be far more than just speeding and removed him from the car.
How long you work for him?
About a year and a half. I started when I graduated college.
All right. I'm gonna have you walk to the passenger side of my vehicle.
You said walk to the back?
Yes,
sir. What do you want me to start?
Just walk back there. Just walk normal.
Just walk?
Yeah, normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were doing the step test or whatever.
No, I'm gonna do HGN first, and we'll go from there. Just stand by my front tire there.
Literally going home. I dropped my friend off.
Okay.
We're at my friend's house.
Okay. Cool. All right, just stand right here. Face out towards me. All right, have you followed tip this pen with your eyes only. Don't move your head at all, okay? You have any recent head, neck, or back injuries?
My neck hurts, yes.
Your neck hurts? Do you have any issues with your knees? Ankles,
My
or
knees
anything?
hurt, yes, too. Yes, sir.
Take any prescriptions?
No, sir.
Seen a doctor for anything?
No, sir.
Glasses or contacts?
Nope.
Diabetic or epileptic?
Nope.
All right. Follow tip this pen with your eyes only. Don't move your head at all.
The trooper could clearly smell alcohol on Justin, but he remained assertive, claiming that he had nothing to drink that night. That's when the officer proceeded with the eye test.
Don't move your head. You can blink at any time.
You said what, sir?
You can blink at any time.
Okay.
All right, stay with me.
Okay.
You know the process, man. I gotta hold it out there for so long.
I know the process. Like, I know it.
All right, so you know I gotta hold it out there for so
Yep.
long, so just stay with me. You keep moving your head, just keep it straight, man.
It's the light. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to keep the light out of your eyes.
Okay.
Just follow to the pen, all right?
Yep. Me and my friend were at my boy's house, and I dropped him off just now.
Okay.
And I was literally taking me and my girl home. That's literally it.
Officer Justin didn't perform quite well on the eye test, and that's when the trooper asked him to do a breathalyzer test on the spot. Surprisingly, the officer had a strong reaction to that, indicating that there might be more to the situation.
No, sir.
So if you blow in a portable breath test, it'd be triple
I
zeros.
refuse all that. You can call your sergeant if you want to.
I don't need to call my sergeant.
I'm
Why would I need to call my
just
sergeant?
saying. But like, I literally have had nothing to drink.
Nothing to drink, then it would be triple zeros,
Nothing.
right?
Me and you both know how it goes.
I know how it goes.
Yeah, me too.
And you've been drinking.
I have not.
You have. I can still smell it on you as you're talking to me.
You
dude.
cannot smell anything on me.
I can
I can smell gum because I've had gum.
No, I can smell a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage.
You cannot.
I can't.
Okay.
Why would I make it up? Why would I pull you out of the car?
I have no idea. I was speeding. Yes, if you want to earn me a speeding ticket and ticket for my registration being expired, fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Justin denied the test, but upon realizing the consequences, he swiftly reversed his decision. It's appalling to see the entitlement of this law enforcement officer.
But you're not willing to blow in a portable breath test?
No, sir.
I'm going to put you through some more tests.
I refuse.
You refuse? Go ahead and turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
What test?
Turn around.
I will do the test.
So you want to do the test now?
I will do the test. I really just want to meet.
Why are you trying to? You know how this goes.
I
man.
know how it goes. That's why I'm asking you why you're doing this. Like, I want to get
because I smell alcohol. I'm doing my job.
Okay, I will do it. Do you want me to walk in the line?
No, just don't walk away. I'm talking to you right here.
I started the line right here.
You want to walk on the crack of this line right here.
Whatever you want me to do.
That is obviously uneven pavement. No, I'm gonna have you walk in front of my car.
Okay, that's fine.
Walk up here.
How many steps?
It seemed as though Justin was talking his way into the DWI charge, as he kept on blabbering nonsense throughout the encounter.
Turn towards my car.
Okay.
All right. So can you imagine a line going from here to my patrol car?
Can I? Yes, I will use this line right here.
Sure, you can use this line right here.
This black line that's like double.
Yes, sir, you can. Yes,
okay.
you can do that.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to get you in starting position. Stay in that position until I tell you to start the test.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and put your left foot on the line with your right foot in front, touching heel toe. With your right foot in front, touching heel toe.
Right foot in front? Okay.
Heel toe. Arms out at your side. Stay in that position until I tell you to start. What you're going to do is take 9 heel toe steps down the line.
Once he agreed to the test, the state trooper subjected him to several field sobriety tests, starting with the walk and turn test, which could easily prove if he was under the influence or not.
Series of small steps, turn around, 9 heel toe steps back the other way. 1, 2, 3. I took 3 steps, you're going to take 9.
Yes, sir.
You understand everything?
Yes, sir.
Check's okay. You can go ahead and begin the test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I come back now?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. Turn towards my car. Feet together. Arms out at your sides.
His performance was notably erratic, and it seemed like the trooper was right about him. He was then asked to complete another test.
Each time you do it, you'll count in the manner I just instructed. You'll stay looking down at the foot that you have raised, and you'll keep your arms out at your side.
Yes, sir.
It's going to look just like so, either foot you like. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. See how my leg's straight?
Yep.
Toes pointed out, arms out at your sides. Do that the whole time, okay?
Let me know when you're ready.
Do you understand the instructions?
I understand.
All right, you can go to begin test.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. I can't, my balance is off.
All right. Now you can stop. That's 30 seconds.
Justin couldn't even keep his foot up in the air for a complete 30 seconds and lost his balance. The state trooper was fully convinced of his suspicion and swiftly proceeded with the arrest.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Are you serious right
Yes,
now?
sir. You're under arrest for operating vehicle impaired. Put your palms together. Bring your arms back. Do you need another set?
What'd you say?
Do you need 2 sets on?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Take your watch off and put it in your pocket for me.
This is a Rolex.
All right, put it in your pocket. I don't want any possession of your Rolex. Palms together. So that's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
She been drinking too?
No.
Just you?
Yep.
All right.
Well, I haven't been drinking, but
my
friend's been drinking. I got confused with the question. I have
Pretty
not been drinking
straightforward.
whatsoever.
All right, is this too tight?
No.
All right.
In the end, Justin even acknowledged the fact that he had been drinking, only to say that he confused the question. Despite the hilarious nature of the incident, Justin found himself charged with OVI. After the arrest, he was reassigned to administrative duties and his police powers were temporarily suspended. Late, Justin pled guilty to the charge, and as a result, he was sentenced to serve 3 days in a driver's intervention program, complete 16 hours of community service, and serve 3 years of probation. His license was also suspended for up to 1 year. The entitlement shown by this officer was concerning, but that pales in front of what the next officer did.
Why do you want to F the police, son? Why do you say it then? You think it's going to make you a badass or something in front of everybody?
On November 23rd, 2016, Social Circle police officer James Sanders was conducting a traffic stop with another officer when a Jeep rode by. Sanders heard one of the teenagers inside shouting, "F the police." At that point, he left the traffic stop and followed the car, ultimately pulling it over.
How's it going? License and insurance.
Castle, I got pulled over?
Yeah, I'll be glad to tell you in just 1 second. Is everybody all right? What's going on? Who yelled out the window?
I don't know. None of us.
Officer Sanders had no legitimate grounds to pull the boys over, as they hadn't committed any crime. However, it seemed the officer's ego was too fragile that he couldn't let go of a simple statement.
Yeah, come on back here with me, Miss Bird. Miss Bird, Yes, sir. I'm gonna ask you one time. How long you had your license?
Over 6 months.
Over 6 months. So everybody, you're good to haul everybody around in there, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna ask you one time.
Yes, sir.
All right. If you don't, we're gonna go another route with it. Who yelled out of your Jeep when you went by us?
It was Brandon.
Who?
Brandon.
Which one's Brandon?
In the front seat.
The guy took no time to turn up against his friend, and the officer, already enraged, was about to unleash hell on the poor boy.
Got the Jeep. What'd you have to say?
Nothing.
No. Tell me one more time you're going to jail, son. What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon Hughes.
Yes,
I know who you are.
Yes, sir.
Is there something you need to say to us that you want to yell out the window?
No, sir.
Who you yelling at? Hey, look at me when you talk to me, son. Who you gonna yell at? What'd you say? F the police.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Get your hands out of your pockets.
Yes, sir.
Why you want to say that to the police?
I don't know y'all protect us. I shouldn't have.
No, I ain't protecting you.
Saying something is not a crime, as it falls under the Freedom of Speech Act. However, it seemed like Officer Sanders had no clue about the laws as he went on a wild rant.
F the police. Why? You can get back. Why do you want to F the police, son?
I don't.
Why do you say it then? You think it's gonna make you a badass or something in front of everybody?
No, sir, I don't, because I'm getting fussed out right now.
You want to police?
No, sir.
Well, here I am, right here, brother.
I don't want to.
Why not? You're a tough guy. Come on.
I'm not tough.
Huh?
I'm not tough.
You seemed like a little baby the day you was in court, remember?
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you every opportunity.
No, sir.
Then why you want to yell about it when you're in front of your buddies right there? Is it cool?
No, sir.
You trying to be a badass in front of them?
No, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you every opportunity.
Yes,
you understand?
Yes, sir.
The officer went ahead to challenge a 17-year-old boy to fight him. There's no doubt that cops need to have thick skin, and what this officer did was surely unacceptable. However, the egoistic cop went on with his cries.
Now let me ask you this. What have I ever done to you?
Nothing at all.
Not a damn thing.
Yes,
what has my partner ever done to you?
Not a thing.
Not a damn thing, right?
Yes, sir.
So why do you want police?
I don't. I was being dumb.
No, it's a little bit more than being stupid is what I think.
Ignorant.
So let me ask you something. Next time you get caught or having, do you think somebody's going to try to cut you a break? If I go to goddamn jerking everybody out of that damn Jeep and I find 1 ounce of damn weed, do you think I'm going to take everybody to jail?
Yes, sir. No, sir. Just me.
No, hell, I'm going to take every one of your damn friends to jail. How old are you?
17.
I didn't know y'all could be so goddamn stupid anymore.
Despite this, the officer had no grounds to detain or arrest them. That's when he proceeded to conduct an illegal search of their car. At this point, the teenagers were visibly scared of the enraged cop.
Everybody get out of the Jeep.
Yes, sir.
You want to see how big of a damn police is going to be? I'm fixing to show you. I'm fixing to search every damn one of you and every damn ounce of this Jeep. Now, so help me God, if I find 1 damn seed, every damn one of you is going to go to jail because of police, son.
Yes, sir.
It's funny, ain't it? Did y'all laugh? Huh? Did you laugh? Did you laugh? You think it's funny? Get checkers. This smart here says police.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who you want first?
Bird, you can get back in the damn Jeep, son. You ain't done nothing wrong. Y'all two pile back in there. Y'all ain't done nothing wrong. Ain't no sense in y'all paying for this stupid ass's damn.
As the other officer also got involved in the scene, Officer Sanders continued to show that his feelings were badly hurt.
Why, dude? You know who this is? What's your stepdaddy's name? Brian Massey's stepson.
What?
Yeah.
What have we done to you?
Hey, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Technically, I can't search your damn Jeep, and I can't touch y'all, and I don't want to. I'm not an ass. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you something. If you hang around dicks like this, somebody's gonna mess with you. Okay, I suggest y'all going somewhere. Y'all jet. Where y'all going to eat? Make it walk.
Surprisingly, the other officer knew that the teenager had broken no laws by saying that. Yet, it was beyond comprehension why the cops had detained him for so long.
I mean, what you did is not breaking the law. You didn't break the law, it's freedom of speech.
Yes, sir.
But still, I mean, just to blatantly out, just holler it out while we're trying to do our job.
Yes, sir.
What if that was a DUI person I just stopped on the side of the road and got them off the street and keep from hitting somebody in your family and killing them.
Yes, sir.
You got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? That it all goes around.
Yes, sir.
I mean, why do you really feel like that? Because you really feel like that. Huh? I mean, I would be okay if you just trying to be a badass in front of your boys.
I mean,
because you obviously have some pent-up frustrations. And I'm going to tell you right now, neither one of us done anything to you.
yes, sir, I know.
Finally, the officers decided that enough was enough, and they let him go. The cop's fragile ego and frustration throughout the encounter were disheartening to witness.
Have you ever had a bad run-in with the police or anything?
Yeah, bub. Yeah, man, go ahead.
I guess all the pictures everybody paints about y'all.
And you buy into that crap?
Paint your own picture, dude. I mean, we ain't never done anything to you.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm not saying not all cops are good, because you do got some bad cops out there, but I don't consider myself one of them.
Yes, sir.
I mean, if you was in a car accident, whatever, I'd do my best to try to save your life.
Yes, sir.
And that includes putting ourselves in danger doing it.
Yes,
sir. Get out of here. I'm tired of dealing with you.
However, shortly after the incident, Officer Sanders was fired from the police department as the police chief deemed his actions a violation of department policies. This officer lost his job as he couldn't handle his ego, but you'd be surprised to find out how this one met the same fate.
Get back! Get back! Where is he? Where is he? In the car!
On November 12, 2023, Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office deputies responded to a distress call from a woman stating that her boyfriend had committed grand theft auto and had been texting her threats. The cops arrived at her house, and her boyfriend also appeared, who was soon apprehended by the officers.
Because you're getting patted down.
Why?
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have no weapons on me.
What's that like?
This is key. Don't got no weapons on me.
Hands on your pockets.
Can I talk to her?
No.
Can I talk to her more? Her keys right here. Her keys right here. Can I give you her keys?
Have you ever filled out an affidavit with us before? Okay, so the suspect is going to be his information.
22-year-old Marquis Jackson was searched and then placed under arrest. He was then made to sit in the back of the police cruiser. Moments later, Deputy Jesse Hernandez was going to conduct a secondary search on him when something shocking happened.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! I'm hit! What? Ambulance! In the car! I was shot through the car! Oh!
Deputy Jesse claimed to have been shot from inside the car. He and the female officer proceeded to fire almost 22 shots at the car.
Jesse, come back. Mark vehicle right there.
Dude, am I hit?
Surprisingly, Jesse was not shot, and there was no shot ever. Fortunately, Jackson escaped injuries as well. He was searched and no weapons were found on him. It was later discovered that the sound mistaken for gunfire was actually made by an Acorn hitting the roof of the police cruiser. Jackson later decided to file a lawsuit against the officers and the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office. This is what his attorneys had to say.
It's not acceptable that these officers, deputies, and their department is calling this a mistake. It is not okay to call it a mistake. There is no mistake. There was no mistake that Marquise was unarmed. There's no mistake that he had already been searched. There's no mistake that he was already handcuffed in the back of a patrol car when these deputies opened fire. And there's no mistake that the department hasn't released all of the footage or the information related to the shooting. This is not okay. There has been no transparency and there has been no justice. And we demand that. We demand transparency. We demand accountability, and we demand justice. And we stand with Marquise with this.
And then somehow, I don't know
Maybe they thought you were Jason Bourne or somebody, Mark. He said that he escaped from handcuffs, pulled out a silenced weapon, and started firing from inside the car. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous, and I hope it sounds ridiculous to the public. So that's what we're here about.
The sheriff's office also initiated an investigation into the case, and during the investigation, Deputy Jesse Hernandez resigned from his position. After the investigation was completed, the female Sergeant Roberts was exonerated of any wrongdoing. On the other hand, the sheriff claimed that Jesse's actions were unreasonable and a cause for termination. These officers thought they were untouchable, but reality had other plans. If you enjoyed seeing justice served, smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more satisfying takedowns of those who abuse their power. Stay tuned for more content where justice wins out over arrogance and corruption.